Hello everybody, SSA here, aka Super Sunarashi, coach of the Groningen Golducks, bringing you the draft analysis of my team for Season 2 in the FBL, the Frontier Battle League, as we have an amazing team ready for you, as the draft has been done 2 days ago, and I'm not gonna lie, I did a draft analysis yesterday, but I forgot to plug in my microphone, so I was sitting there 30 minutes all for nothing. So I'm doing it again, and this time the mic has been plugged in, I've double checked it, so yeah, that's why the draft analysis of my team is a little bit late, but I hope you guys will understand. So yeah, we did the draft, and I'm gonna explain a small bit how the draft worked. Last season we had the draft system based on the UCL, so it was based on tier rankings. Now it was based, on a point system together with the tier rankings. So everybody had 1160 points to spend. People who had the opportunity could franchise their mon, which we did, which cost some extra points. I will put a link into the document of the FBL Season 2 in the description below. All the rules are there, all the teams that are ready are there, so you can check that out for yourself. But yeah, today I'm going to show you what team we have in this season. And the draft was live, and the first 2 hours of the draft the coaches had the chance to commentate about their choices while picking their mons, and after that we, because the draft was, taking a long time to end, the 2 hours after that were more like 2 people in the live stream were talking about the choices that people made in the Skype chat, where coaches could just type in their picks, and yeah, after that the draft has been done. So I have like 4 videos from the draft itself, which I will show you guys when the mon I have picked am discussing in this video. But if you're hyped, leave a like, comment, share this video with others, support the Ducks, hashtag Groningen Golducks on my Twitter account, it's all in the description below. But let's get right into it. So we're going to Team Builder, and I have the mods here based on their tier rankings, so not the rankings I've picked them, so bear that in mind. So first off, as we picked, the first mod that we show you guys here is Azumarill. And I'm so very glad that we got Azumarill, because Water Fairy is an amazing typing, and yeah, Azumarill was one of the mods I could have, I talked about in the live stream itself, so here you go. Maybe I will, but yeah, I'm surprised that this mon hasn't picked already, because it's a powerful mon and such. But I'm going to go for Azumarill.
Azumarill, ooh, nice. That fairy type?
Fairy type already.
It's my second fairy type, so I'm taking a bit of a risk here, especially because there are a lot of steel types already drafted and a couple of poison types. But
he's talking about your team, Ben.
But I think just like God of War, Azumarill works great with Roserade, and I have a few more picks of my draft sheet I've made here that could work well with Roserade and with Azumarill, so I'm hoping I don't get picked, sniped, but yeah.
Shami probably won't pick both, at least, well, unless if you have just 2 picks on your list, chances are Shami won't take all of them. He's the only person before you again.
No, so I'm actually very happy that I picked that Azumarill was still taken. Of course, I wanted Victini first, and another mon that
there's no way Victini's around too.
No, so
yeah,
I was happy that Azumarill, my second tier 1 pick, was available now, and yeah, I'm very happy with the team so far. So,
well, I think it's coming out pretty nice.
I'm interested in using Azumarill. I've never seen Azumarill used much, but hopefully you can.
I mean, Matt used it last season.
Alright,
so
ready?
yeah. So yeah, there we go. Azumarill is an amazing mon. I mean, it gets Aqua Jet, which has a priority move. There's a lot of, moves that could be useful. A knockoff, play rough because it's a fairy type. Scald, of course, to get that burn. Waterfall. I mean, its physical attack is not that high, but if we want, we can also run a physical Azumarill. I don't really know. I'm very tired at the moment because it's now 11 o'clock in the morning. I just wake up because I was so pissed that the draft analysis of yesterday didn't work out, so bear that in mind. But Azumarill is an amazing mon. Belly drum, if I really want to play risky. Azumarill is an amazing mon and it works really well with this team I have. I will be talking about that later in this draft analysis because it has to do with some other mons we drafted. But Azumarill is going to be an amazing asset to the team, and yeah, I'm very glad that we got him, because I was surprised that Azumarill didn't got drafted for a long while in the draft itself, and for us to scoop up Azumarill, which are we going to call Nexus, because if you think about Azumarill, you think about the only squeeze squad next to him himself. So yeah, Azumarill, I'm very happy that he is here, and hopefully he can put in a lot of work. So next up we have Magnezone, aka Area 51. Magnezone is also a great mon with a great typing. It's not a mon that I had planned on taking in the first place, but seeing that our draft plan intentional got changed because of a few mons that got sniped, I decided for tier 2 we pick up Magnezone, because Magnezone is, as I said, great typing and has a lot of good moves. Special attack is of course amazing. We can do a lot. We can also put his defense up, have a bulky mon there, and yeah. We have Discharge, Gyro Ball, Iron Head. It's a bit physical, so it's probably not going to work. Signal Beam, you can go for the Thunderbolt normal. Tri Attack, Volt Switch if you really want to, you know, pivot about and around. Magnezone is a mon that is going to be, you know, new for me to use, but its ability, by the way, is sturdy. We can also go for Magnet Pull. Magnezone is going to be tricky to use, but I'm very happy that we got Magnezone, and I think Magnezone is going to put a lot of work in this team. Now then, we have our franchise mon, and people are, you know, talking. If people talk about me in the FBL, people have already talking about Roserade. Roserade is so amazing. Roserade is going to put in a lot of work this season as she did in the last season. Smell this, the Roserade. There's nothing I could say anymore, because I've talked about Roserade for quite a while now. Roserade is so amazing. His moveset can be so good. I mean, last season I was like Sleep Powder, I think, then Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, I think, and I switched between spikes and toxic spikes. You know, depends on the situation and the opponent. But this was like the moveset I was running with Black Sludge, of course, Natural Cure, and sometimes I've run a more special defensive Roserade where I, you know, instead of Giga Drain or Sludge Bomb, I put in Synthesis. Sometimes I ran a, you know, very special attacking Roserade. Roserade is such a great mon when it comes to either special defense or special attack, and his moveset is absolutely amazing. And I actually had a lot of luck last season for hitting a lot of Sleep Powders, because Sleep Powder is like 75% accuracy. So Roserade is back, Smell This is back. I'm very happy that Roserade is here as franchise mon. I wouldn't have had it any other way. If there wasn't any franchise mon this season, I would have taken Roserade like my very first pick, because Roserade is an amazing mon, and thanks to the FBL, Roserade has, you know, grown to me and became one of my top 5 favorite Pokemons of all time. So I'm very happy Roserade is here, and I guess, yeah, she's going to put a lot of work this season as well as last season. So next up, we needed a spinner, and I could have picked Sandslash later on, because Sandslash is my, you know, channel mascot. But I want to play risky. I don't want to use mons I've used last season all that much. I think I've used, yeah, we got 2 mons including a Roserade from last season that returned this season. But for this season I thought, you know what, let's pick Hitmontop. Hitmontop. Okay, because Hitmontop is a very amazing mon. Hitmontop, we named it Eddie because of the Tekken character Eddie, which uses the same dance style. I forgot the name of the dance style, but you get the point. You can see here, because I already did the draft analysis yesterday, so I was talking about, you know, what Simier said in his draft analysis during the draft live stream. Put a choice band on it, I think. Rapid spin, mag punch, you can hit hard. And rapid spin is of course something that you always bring with Hitmontop in case of, you know, hazards and that kind of stuff. But mag punch, it gets earthquake. It's not stare, but at least it's some coverage. Low kick can be useful. Pursuit, return. We also have, where was it? Sucker punch. We also have that. Rock slide, high jump kick. It's a risky move, but if you can hit it with that, fake out. There's a lot of possibilities with Hitmontop. Hitmontop can actually, you know, try to stop down an opponent on the right way and clear out some hazards and also hit hard. And I'm very happy that we got Hitmontop, because Hitmontop was, you know, the #1 spinner I really wanted in my team, and I was very lucky it didn't got sniped away from me. His typing only fighting, so as I said before, it's going to be risky to use him. But I think Hitmontop can actually put in the work, and Hitmontop Eddie is here and hopefully can, you know, hit people hard and bring our team up to the top. See what I did there? No? Okay, we're gonna continue anyway. Next up we have Nipples. Nipples the Miltank. Now I'm very happy that we got Miltank, because Miltank can actually be a mon that can, you know, be a trolley mon, because Miltank has some movesets. Oh boy, well, let me see. We've got power up punch. We've got Mildrink, of course. She can rest. She can also put up the stealth rock. Substitute. She can get Thunder Wave. Also power up punch. I think we already talked about that just now. Earthquake. It's such a great mon that can hit hard, but also can, you know, be on the defensive. I put her yesterday on defensive, but I can also, you know, let's go for more attacking mon and defensive. HP is bit, I would prefer rather this, what I just did, because Miltank has a lot of bulk to it, and with some of this move, she can actually troll a lot of mons in this competition. Rest, return, I said a lot of move already now, and you can put leftovers on Miltank to get some HP back every time and keep that bulk up. Miltank is an amazing mon. I'm so happy that we got Miltank. I didn't got sniped that much, on some occasion I did, but Miltank, I'm so very happy that we got her. I've called it Nipples because, yeah, what's there anything more to say? But yeah, Nipples is here as my throat is a bit, you know, I'm not feeling very well, to be honest, but yeah. Miltank, it also gets heal bell. It's an amazing mon, and I'm very happy that we got her. So next up, we've got Bonsai the Torterra. Now Torterra wasn't a mon I really wanted in the first place, but because my first intentional stealth rock mon got sniped away by Palpitoad, which was Donphin, I was in panic and I thought, you know what, Torterra is a good, you know, mon after Donphin to actually draft for this occasion. And Torterra was also one I could have discussed in the live stream. So here we go.
Hey.
Yeah, my stream is a bit delayed, so sorry about that.
Oh.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
I'm actually not happy because Palpitoad sniped me there with the Dawn fan. Not gonna lie, pretty salty right now.
Interesting.
But yeah, I'm now, you know, kind of split in what mon I should choose. Should I choose for, you know, the stealth rocker I wanted, or shall I, you know? No. I think Palpitoad would actually love it if I would pick Geodude, but no. But I'm going to take a risk here and go for a stealth rocker, and I'm going for Torterra.
Ooh.
Oh, did
You're
you
sick.
really?
Really good.
Did you really just take Torterra?
I'd really just take Torterra for tier 6. Yes.
Oh, that was one
Pretty
of the
good.
mods I was really eyeing down.
Blame Palpy then.
Torterra's.
Well, it
But,
gets so
I-
much.
Because I was, after Palpitoad made his decision of choosing Donphin, I was like stressed. Oh my god, what should I do? Because I have a complete list here, complete draft plan here. So I needed to puzzle everything out and, you know, go to Smogon, Stealth Rocks, find a good mon. And I found Torterra, and I was like, you know, Torterra can actually put in the work, Pokemon, and I think I didn't had a real good Pokemon in my team yet. I do have Mega Gardevoir, which is special bulk a bit, but I didn't had, you know, a good physical bulk in Torterra, so...
Yeah.
It's
Torterra.
also pretty decent offensively. It's got a decent typing.
Yeah, it has
Yeah.
really strong stab.
So,
There's only one problem, reason
Nice
why it's
types.
tier 6. I would say its weaknesses in general. It has so many between flying.
Yeah.
I know 4 times weak to ice.
Yeah.
Just-
that is why Donphin was my
Fire.
first choice, but... I hope Torterra can
Well.
put it to work and make the Groningen Golducks
Just
proud.
gonna
and
have to find something to counter Weavile, I guess.
Yeah. Torterra's
yes.
gonna be really strong for you though. So
So yeah, it's going to be sweat and yeah, I will make it work. I will make it work. So yeah, there we go. Torterra, the one-sided Torterra, and it gets a lot of good moves. It also gets Earthquake. We got a lot of mons that can use Earthquake, and this is a stab Earthquake from a Torterra. And if you can see here, put it attack up high, it can actually hit hard. You can also put defense up, have more bulk. It gets Earth Power, Earthquake, I mean. It also gets, you know, other great moves. I think it gets Seed Bomb as well. Yes, it gets Rock Slide, isn't stab, but still. You can put up Sword Dance, go for a Super Power if you really want to for coverage. Wood Hammer, of course. It's a bit risky with recoil, but Torterra can hit hard while it's on the same time it has a lot of bulk to it. So I'm very happy that we got Torterra now, and there's nothing more I can say because I didn't use Torterra all that much. This is probably the first time I'm actually going to use it. So Torterra is going to be, you know, tricky to use, and hopefully at the end of this season we can actually say that Torterra put in a lot of work, and maybe Torterra can become the MVP because his situation is just like Roserade's situation last season. Whereas Roserade, I already had a plan for her after the draft. For Torterra, I don't really have not. So we're going to wait and see what Torterra can do this season for the Groningen Golducks. So next up, we're going for the other tier list, and we're going to start off because now the Mega and the free agents will come up. So first off, our Mega, we picked her as first pick of the draft because we were second in the draft pick. And I thought, you know what, let's pick Mega Gardevoir because I know if we didn't choose Mega Gardevoir, if the wheel pick comes up and we have to wait for a long time to get another mon, Mega Gardevoir will be gone and a lot of other Megas will be gone. So Mega Gardevoir is here, and Mega Gardevoir also had some footages of the live draft stream, so here we go. That I also want to pick my first Mega, and I decided to go because I can actually say that I'm going to go for the Mega and pick Gardevoir.
Wow, okay. I was definitely considering Gardevoir, I have to say. Also, I apologize to anyone seeing all this live editing. I'm just not very balanced, I guess. But anyway, so Mega Gardevoir is an incredible, incredible Pokemon. Definitely a first few pick Pokemon for sure.
Yeah. I'm actually very tired, so I'm not really into the explaining and stuff.
That's fine.
But yeah, I actually decided to go for Mega Gardevoir this pick because last season I had some troubles with my Mega, which was Mega Swampert, which wasn't eventually my first Mega in the draft, but I got sniped. And this season I finally have, you know, a Mega that actually can put in the work. Fairy typing, of course. You can go both ways. It hits hard if it wants to, so I'm actually glad that I have Mega Gardevoir here now. So.
And it's also great coverage for your Roserade.
Indeed.
That flying resist.
So.
It's psychic resist. Sorry.
So yeah. I don't have anything more to say actually. Gardevoir it is. So I'm very happy that.
So that was one of SYD. I don't know why I said SYD. I've caught it from Mitz Palpito now. He always calls him SYD, and I'm like, but his name is Sid. Just go with that. But Sid obviously was a big fan of the Mega Gardevoir last season, but now you've picked it up, so you can take all that glory for yourself.
Yes, and I'm very happy with it. So
But
yeah, let's go.
Yeah, thanks for.
See you later. So yeah, Mega Gardevoir, and Mega Gardevoir with her female fairy psychic typing can do a lot of work. Her special attack is amazing, and look at them, some of those moves. Dazzling Gleam, of course, Calm Mind if you really want to play nasty. It also gets Psychic, of course, Thunderbolt if you really want to Signal Beam. It has a lot of, you know, Wish, Will Wish, Send Heat, but there's a lot of, you know, possibilities for Gardevoir. Hidden Power if you really want to, because it hits hard and gets some coverage. Magic Code could really be tricky. I'm a guy that really likes to, you know, play some risky, how do you call that, movesets, and also, you know, movesets that you don't see that often. I want to play, you know, original. I don't want to play like movesets that are already known. I want to, you know, put my own work into it. And because of the Pixelate ability, there is so much, you know, stuff that could work. I mean, Hyper Voice, where is it? Hyper Voice. Gardevoir is an amazing Mega, and I'm very glad that we got Gardevoir, and she is going to put in a lot of work. I named it Belle because of Belle and the Beast, and some of the nicknames I came up with right away, and some of the nicknames I was like, should I really do that? And Belle was like kind of in between, because I didn't really have a nickname for Gardevoir, and Belle was the first thing that came in my mind, so Belle the Gardevoir it is. Next up, we have the one, the only, almighty Entei. I'm so glad that we got Entei. Entei is an amazing mon, and I know a lot of people got sniped when I choose Entei, and I know a lot of people are going to be salty that I chose Entei. Entei works really well, because did you remember what I said back to the Azumarill, that, you know, Azumarill works a lot with mons I've picked in this draft? Azumarill, Roserade, Entei. If that isn't an amazing core, I don't know what it is. Entei is an amazing mon. It gets a lot of good moves. Sacred Fire, you know. Let me see. Overeat, of course. It also gets a lot of other moves. Extreme Speed, Extra Sensory. I know you have to make it shiny because it's more like an event thing. So people, you know, can, you know, guess if I bring that to the battles. But Entei is an amazing mon. His special attack and speed are extraordinary good. I mean, it could be better, but Entei is going to put a lot of work. And I also, you know, talked about Entei in the live draft stream, so here you go.
Anyway,
Alright, so
I think we're going on to the next pick, and it's the man, it's the main man, it's Super.
Nothing more, nothing less. Alright, so I'm very happy that I did not get sniped, and I'm just gonna be straightforward. I'm gonna draft Entei as my free draft here, so...
Entei is a nice pick, because Entei is a really good Pokemon actually in League format for some reason.
Yes, and with Roserade and Azumarill, that core is now, that Water, Fire, Grass core is now here.
Yeah, you have the weaknesses all covered. It's all clean now. So yeah.
I'm very happy, so now it's just waiting until I can pick again, and let's go on forward to the next one, which is...
Aaron, I think. So Aaron, get back at...
And there you go. That was a bit short, I know, but Entei is going to put in a lot of work, and I'm so happy that we got Entei. There isn't going to be any more footages from the live draft stream itself, because Entei was the last one, because we had Mega Gardevoir, Entei, Azumarill and Torterra. Those were the 4 mounts I had a chance to talk about, and after that, as I said before, we choose our mon in the Skype call, in the Skype chat, and the people that were, you know, talking about the draft got a chance to commentate over that. And yeah, Entei, All Might of Boku no Hero Academia, of course, he is going to put in a lot of work. Entei is here, and Entei is going to wreck house. Last season we got Raikou, now we've got Entei. I know there's somebody there out there who has a Suicune and a Raikou, and he really wanted Entei as well. But alas, we got Entei, and Entei is here to stay. Next up we have Monica, because it's female, and do you see what I did there? Monica the Espeon. Now Monica, god damn it, Monica is a really good mon. I mean, you can see here I've already had, you know, test some things out. Special attack amazing, speed amazing, ability amazing, and yeah, you can run trick, you can run wish, psychic of course, let me see. Put on so-called mine again. Heal. Ooh, excuse me. Heal Mel. Hyper Void. There's a lot of good, you know, some of them are not stab, but there are a lot of good baton pass if we really want to. There's a lot of, you know, possibilities with Espeon, and I really wanted to use a magic bounce user because last season we really missed a magic bounce user because we had a Crobat last season, we had Sandslash last season, we had Dragonite in the beginning last season, all defog and rapid spin moves, but those are for, yeah, if the hazards already has begun. We really needed a mon that could, you know, prevent those hazards with magic bounce. And not only that, also stat moves like Thunder Wave, Will-O-Wisp, Hypnosis, Sleep Powder, anything of that. We really needed a magic bounce mon, and I'm glad that we picked Espeon because Espeon fits that role perfectly. And Monica is here, and hopefully Monica can actually, you know, be a good support to the team, get rid of hazards by countering them, and also hit hard with that amazing special attack. Espeon is here, and I'm very glad that we got Espeon. Now, on to a familiar face, which is Crobat. Crobat, just as Roserade, is back from the season 1. I didn't intentionally wanted Crobat back, but seeing how the team got molded throughout the draft, I thought, you know what, let's bring Crobat back into the team because Crobat can actually be very useful. Last season I put on Choice Band on Crobat like the entire season, and we had, I think, U-turn. We've got, what do we got? Do we got Air Slash? I think we got, we got Defog, that's actually something. I think we also had Cross Poison, and I think X-Scissor. I think this was the moveset I've used. No, that's completely wrong. That's completely wrong. I think I had, instead of U-turn, also Brave Bird. I think this was like the team I bring, like for most of the entire season. I think I also had U-turn. I think I had U-turn instead of Exit. I think this was the team I actually, or the moves that I actually did a lot with Crobat last season. And this season I need to experiment with more because that is going to get very predictable. And if you watch all my matches of the FBL season 1, you could see that Crobat in the beginning was really good, but after that it became slightly less good throughout the whole season, and that is because people are predicting what I was doing with Crobat, and I have to, you know, change that. Yeah, Inner Focus is an amazing ability, can't be flinched. A lot of good abilities in this team, to be honest. Also one where I can't get crits. I forgot the mon that has that ability, but Crobat is here. I'm very happy that we got Crobat. And Crobat is going to put a lot of work this season as well, and hopefully I can experiment more with Crobat throughout the season. Now next off we have the last 3 agents mons, and because I have 120 points left, I could have chosen 2 Pokemons of 60 points. So I was, you know, very, you know, thinking about which mon I should pick for the last 2 months. Essentially I want Miss Magius, but that one got sniped because of the Hex ability. I wanted the Hex, Thunder Wave, Will-O-Wisp, that kind of stuff. But alas, Miss Magius didn't came through. The another one I wanted was Tyrantrum. Tyrantrum we did get, and I'm very happy because Tyrantrum, Dragon Ground typing, very good. Also another stab Earthquake mon. You can set up the Dragon Dance if you really want to. Brick Break, Crunch, Dragon Tail, I think, yes, Dragon Tail if you really want to play nasty. Iron Head. There's a lot of good moves here, and Breaker or Tyrantrum can hit really hard while staying defensive bulk as well. And I'm very happy that we got Tyrantrum. Because Tyrantrum, as I said, hits really hard. It's going to be strong jaw ability. Bite based attack has 1.5 times power. It's going to be a lot of fun using Tyrantrum. Tyrantrum was one of my favorite mons in Kalos X and Y, I think. Yeah, because I've used Tyrantrum throughout the entire game when that game came out. And I really like Tyrantrum, and I really wanted to use them, and now I have the chance. So if you don't know why I named it Breaker, it's because of Jawbreaker, and I want to be original, so I cut off the jaw, and therefore it's Breaker. So it also gets Dragon Cloud. There's a lot of good moves. Fire Fang, which gets that 1.5 power boost. Tyrantrum is here, and going to put in a lot of work. Now I talked about Miss Mercurius before, that one got sniped. So I decided to go for another Ghostmon, which is Spiritomb. Now Spiritomb has a good typing, it's only weak to Fairy and there aren't a lot of fairies out there. So that is good. It's a bit a risky mon to use, I can give you that, because you know, you can see here, its stats are, you know, average as good as bats, and its speed is just terrible. It's nothing to talk about. But his defense and special defense are equal, so you can either run a physical Spiritomb or you can run a special defensive Spiritomb, which can be useful in terms of the opponents that we are going to face. And his movesets are kinda hacky and trolly as well. We've got Destiny Bond, we got Foul Play, Pain Split, we got Memento if we really want to play nasty in the last season, in the end of the battle. Shadow Sneak, Sucker Punch, Taunt, Trick, Will-O-Wisp. It's a trolly mon, and I'm glad that we got Spiritomb in the end, because I don't know, I think it's going to be fun using Spiritomb, and I really want to miss Magius at the end, but alas, Spiritomb is here now and Spiritomb is going to put in a lot of work. I named it Frenzy because you have to have friends in the Diamond and Pearl games in order to go to the underground, and therefore you could get Spiritomb and Frenzy. I'm very bad at nicknames, so my apologies for that. And I'm also very sorry if this draft analysis is very fast paced, but as you may hear, I'm not feeling very well. I have a bit of a cold and I'm a bit salty that yesterday's draft analysis I made, which was almost the same as this day, only a bit faster, but yeah. This is my draft analysis for the Groningen Golducks Season 2. This is the team. I can go here to show you guys the whole team as a whole. There you go. This is the team of the Groningen Golducks Season 2 FBL. And I'm very happy with this team because we have here a wide variety of typings, a wide variety of mons based on their, you know, special attack, defense, special defense, speed. I'm very happy with this team so far. I'm more happier than last season, which was my first season as a competitive battle coach. This season I want to do better than last season, of course, because last season I've got 3 wins and the rest were losses. So this season I want to double my wins from last season. So this season I want to at least win 6 times, which is a high goal for me because 2016 is still a year for me to learn about competitive battling, but 6 wins is the goal I'm striving this season, and hopefully we can actually put in a lot of work. But yeah, I don't know if there's anything more I have to say. Of course I will put the FBL official Twitter, official YouTube, and the document to the, you know, all the teams, all the results, all the standings in the description below, so be sure to check them out. If you're hyped for this season of the FBL, if you're hyped for the Groningen Golducks, if you want to support the dogs, hashtag Groningen Golducks, make sure you smash that like button, make sure you comment on this video, slash the subscribe button down the middle, share this video, follow me on Twitter, everything you can possibly do to support this team and this channel. I would really appreciate that. But yeah, it's time, it's happening again, and I'm very, very happy that the season is about to start, so I can't wait for the first battle, which is against, it's Palpitoad I think, so it's going to be a lot of hype, it's going to be amazing, and I'm very happy that the season is about to start. I'm kind of repeating myself, but yeah. But yeah, that was all. If you enjoyed it, again, leave a like. But with that, I'm going to end this draft analysis right here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the first battle of the FBL Season 2. Bye bye!